Hi everyone, it's me, Blanca on Street Fighter 4 controller, and today we are going to you know what? Stop the music. Cut the damn track! Seriously, this is what this dude do? This is what he do? Seriously, this is what he do all the time? You know what? This is start the goddamn segment. Damn!
Let's fight like gentlemen. Gutter trash.
What's up everyone, VespertheSnake here. If you wonder why I'm doing this, well, it was supposed to be like a response for the bill, but since the law is already, that law is already there, and the gaming part has been rejected, we can be hooray for ourselves, we can be surprising. That means our First Amendment and our freedom rights is still, active. Also, speaking of that, what am I supposed to say? Oh yeah, happy 4th of July! Okay, that was fucking lame. But anyway, we're gonna take a look back at one of our old victims called Navigator. But before I start doing, this segment, which I'm going to do like 5 commentaries on his review, how about we go back, a little backstory into it. Starting now. Now, about Navigator. Navigator is actually a group of quote-unquote professional video gamers. Yeah, they're as much as professional than my ass is. Anyway, this group has been known to piss a lot of gamers off due to very bad reviews like Street Fighter Alpha 2, Yoshi's Island, which I will cover that. Let me see, what else is there? Oh yeah, Super Smash Bros. Basically the bad stuff or the horrible stuff that I'm going to get with. Basically, there are a lot of bad reviews that they did. There only were a few exceptions, like the Killer Instinct one. I think they did a cruising, one of the cruising games that was pretty acceptable. But most of the reviews were bad, but I'm telling you, some of them were so worthless that it actually pissed a lot of people off. Now we're going to go to the first video, which is actually his Crash Bandicoot 3 review, which has actually gave me some attention. Without further ado, let's dive in, shall we?
So is Crash Bandicoot Warp.
You can tell this is a great review since the reviewer actually gave a bullshit grade to a really good game, even though the reviews just started.
As the third installment in the Crash series, this title offers slightly more moves than last year's hot seller, but by now the franchise has lost its spunk.
Oh god, here comes the bullshit reasons.
Crash just doesn't do it for us this year. Younger players will eat it up though. The levels feature amazing graphics, but the settings aren't as varied as Crash Bandicoot 2.
Yeah, whatever. Crash Bandicoot 3 levels, in my opinion, they weren't the best like 2, but they did have some more variety of what you can do, even though some of them were the same, like the Tiger Ride.
Settings include a road through a medieval village, an impressive looking underwater level, an ancient boneyard in which you're chased by an animal, just like last year, and a ride on a tiger on the Great Wall of China.
Says it's not as varied, huh? Sounds like variety to me. I'm telling you, you are so much bullshit. It sounds like you just played the demo and not the real game.
A ride on a tiger sounds like a lot of fun. Well, it is, but we've done similar things in the last 2 Crash games.
And yes, when I say he's so much bullshit, I actually do mean it. I will have links to the reviews that I actually did, the commentary right there, in the description where I'm pointing at, that little gas description, which used to be on the side, but for some reason, it don't want to be. Okay, the next one we're going to look at his Super Smash Bros. Review, which actually had me cringing a little bit due to the far stupidity. Okay, how about we start this right about now.
Super Smash Bros. Is not a wrestling game. Instead, it's a collection of almost every Nintendo mascot known to man.
I know he said it wasn't, but I really got to ask this. What in the holy mother of hell do wrestling have to do with Super Smash Bros.?
Pikachu even makes an appearance as an experienced fighter, straight out of Pokemon training.
Straight out of Pokemon training. Yeah, you can tell this guy's not a real gamer at all.
All characters have the same commands for special moves, which utilize taps and tilts on the analog joystick.
You know what? I'll be biased and act like that was a bad comment. The reason why they did that is because they want to make the gameplay simple. You know, to let people actually get into video games. Like Capcom is doing with most of their fighting games like Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and Tatsunoko vs. Capcom. What, do you have a problem with easy stuff? I thought you was usually the person that easy stuff. 99? Answer me, bitch! Answer me!
The game has two big problems. First, you have to reset the game to change characters.
Could you play that again? I think I have bullshit stuck in my ear.
You have to reset the game to change characters.
Oh, god damn it, I can't believe this. Hey Navigator, look at this combination. When you pause in the match, use it! My god, you're more inept than NC-17.
Second, you can't change direction in midair.
Welcome to Realism with Video Games, where you find realistic things in video games because they are evolving. I mean, seriously, why would you want to change in midair in a fighting game?
These flaws are significant enough to detract from the game's overall enjoyment.
Overall enjoyment, my ass. Still not convinced? But let me tell you something. If you know me in real life, or if you usually talk to me on Skype a lot, you would know that I'm a Killer Instinct fan. And yes, I do like all four, you know, SNES, Arcade, KI Tuner Arcade, and KI Gold. And I noticed his KI Gold review, which is total bullshit claim. And yes, I will do a commentary on it right now.
Yippee-ki-yay, another street fighting game.
By the sound of that voice, I can tell you are really pissed at this game because you keep on losing.
Killer Instinct Gold, while noteworthy from a programmer's perspective,
you know that statement is pretty flawed since you're not a programmer.
The best part of the game is not even in the game. It's the handy cheat sheet that comes inside.
You are such a pussy.
No more keeping out the instruction booklet. As you can see, all the characters from Killer Instinct...
Oh, the blah blah blah. You know what? I'm fast forwarding through this shit.
Each character has enough moves, combos, linkers, special attacks, finishers, and God knows what else to kill somebody. Literally.
Well, since that's over with, back to the commentary.
KI Gold is rated T for teens, and rightly so. Remember our report on video game violence?
No, not really. Probably because it sucked.
The 3D graphic realism of KI makes the violence that much more noticeable. Just look at how Tusk just whacks this person to death with his sword.
We don't care about that Conan the Barbarian ripoff. Besides, I'm fast forwarding through this crap and going to the joke that made everyone sad.
Ouch. Isn't it interesting that even Nintendo, who once had a policy against this stuff, got lured into the street fighting genre because of the pot at the end of the bloodstream? We're not advocating censorship or even commenting on whether or not the game is wrong.
Prepare to make Navigator your locale.
But it just makes us wonder why people actually spend $80 to beat a bunch of sprites into the ground when they can do it for free on a real live human being.
Is it me, or do I get the sense of Navigator want to get raped by someone in jail?
Okay, turn off the tisk-tisk mechanism in your brain. It was a joke, a bad one.
At least you're
Nintendo's
self-aware.
press releases make KI Gold sound like a revolution in gameplay. Yet, as with sports games, the real revolution involves only the amount of options.
Oh, nah, I know you definitely suck at this game if you're trying to compare it to a sports game. You would actually, I don't know, train yourself and practice it. You would enjoy it and see why it revolutionized gameplay. Dumbass.
Which are added as you beat various difficulty levels. The press releases also talked about KI's 6 modes of play, although we count 7. Arcade, team elimination, tournament, practice, training, and focus training.
Do these game reviewers even count versus as a mode anymore?
The arcade mode is the only mode that will net you an ending.
1. No shit, bitch. And 2. Fast forward.
A mini-ending first appears in the normal difficulty mode. A complete ending is available on hard, extra hard, or master.
Hopefully that is the last time I have to fast forward through this review.
The extra hard mode is exactly that. Thank goodness for unlimited continues.
You are such a pussy.
I don't know how we did it, but we beat the game on extra hard and got the ending for Spinal as well as access to the master level.
Everyone, they beat the game with the handy dandy cheat sheet. Like pussies. Also, I'm going to count every bullshit point he makes, and at the end, I'm just going to review each and every one of them.
We'll show you Spinal's ending in just a minute. KI seems to be a rush title for the N64. The camera isn't utilized very well, except for an opening zoom shot at the beginning of each battle. The gameplay isn't 3D. It's practically no fun at all. The control, although more balanced and loose, is still more of a matter of luck. The game never once amazed us, although we did find two favorite characters, Spinal and Tusk. Both fighters have long swords that can be used at long range, so you needn't risk your life by getting too close to your opponent. Two other good characters are Saberwolf and Bjorkid, a very powerful lady whose spinning leg moves are fast, overwhelming, and powerful. Too bad the game isn't the same.
Okay, first of all, it wasn't even a rushed title. If it was rushed, it wouldn't have played the same way KI would. 2, the camera angles in the game were perfectly just fine. 3, just because the gameplay is in 3D doesn't mean it's bad. I mean, you're probably one of those people that just like shooters. 4, the controls are not luck. Like I said, practice. 5, I still think you're a pussy for not even trying to try characters out like Jago. And 6, the game not being the same, just like your reviews. Just to let you know, everyone, when he said, you know, who ladies are powerful and fast, too bad the game isn't, I was actually trying to be quick with it and talk about his review. Okay, I know some KI fans don't really like this guy, all because of some bullshit review that he did. But trust me, this next one that he did on Yoshi Island, everyone that loves that game got on his ass about it. Hell, even I did before I started doing commentaries. So, you know, fuck the snap, let's just get this over with.
Nintendo's first game of 1998 is Yoshi's Story for the Nintendo 64. This game is not good enough to fill the void of software for the system.
Who fucking cares?
That's a good renter at best.
I say it's a good game to own.
Super Mario World 2 for the Super Nintendo, a game filled with unique bosses. The N64 game has the same strong points as its predecessor did. Cool enemies and stylized graphics.
Dude, if it has the same strong points as the original one, then what the fuck is the problem? I mean, seriously, you just flip-flopping like a gay faggot. Give me the deets. This is why I don't like your videos. Your videos are pure shit.
Also great is how levels can end anywhere within the level.
Then what the fuck is the problem? Why you don't like
If you
it?
eat only melons, the unfolding storyline will be more exciting. This element is gimmicky, but it works. Less positive are the game's overbearing controls.
Oh my god, the controls are so bad. I mean, it's so bad. I mean, just check it out. You got the controls, hit the move, the B button to lick, and the A button to jump. Oh my god, so bad. You're pathetic.
Non-original levels,
Bullshit.
irritating music,
At least it's better than listening to your dumb ass.
and cheery childishness.
Well, no shit. It's Yoshi. Yoshi is supposed to be childish. What were you expecting? Arnold Schwarzenegger from Die Hard?
Another thing that bugs us is that the game, while touted as 2.5D, is no more beyond 2 dimensions than Super Mario World 2.
Everyone, watch as I prove how much this guy is a dipshit by using his own words.
Nintendo's first game of 1998. Nintendo's first game of 1998.
Nintendo's first game of 1998.
Any questions? I didn't think so.
In short, we'd rather play the original Super Mario Bros. On the 8-bit Nintendo than Yoshi's Story.
Translation: I'd rather be a classic faggot than to be a modern faggot.
This latest Mario-related outing just doesn't have the classic appeal that somehow still permeates that old clunker with the initials SMB.
It's
Yoshi's
about
Story
Yoshi,
gets seized
not
way
Mario.
around.
Let me guess. Still not convinced, aren't you? Okay then. I'm going to go to one of the worst ones he did in life. Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Yes, he did his review and all he did was flip-flop. Don't believe me? Let's check it out.
Konami
It's
also
pronounced
treads
Konami.
sequel territory with Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Although we found the game to be a disappointment, we couldn't help but be sucked into the game.
Oh god, more flip-flopping.
As you find new passageways and secrets within Dracula's castle. We think the game is fun, but again, way overhyped.
Overhyped? In 1998, the game won PlayStation Game of the Year. And in my opinion, it really do deserve it because I actually own both for the PlayStation and the PSP.
This is a traditional 2D platform experience with no in-game cinemas or anything to set it apart from previous Dracula outings.
Navigator, do you even know what you're talking about now?
The unification of side-scrolling action and character-building RPG elements is unique and impressive, but almost unnoticeable in terms of the effect on gameplay.
Do I have to use one of your clips to make you look like a dipshit again?
The challenge is very high. We got far into the game, but still felt far from the end. The different areas of Dracula's castle are well designed, and in many cases, a sight to see. The artistry and detail is readily apparent, particularly in the backgrounds. The setting is very convincing, as everything looks Romanesque or Gothic.
Then what the fuck is the problem?
Nature of the game. We also have a minor complaint about one aspect of the game's control. You can't jump in the middle of a swing.
Everyone, I'm raging about his stupidity right about now.
Think about that for a moment.
It's a sword.
And you swing your whip, you can't.
It's a sword. It's a sword.
Now that's
It's a fucking sword.
And frustrating. I mean, really, that is one annoying flaw. So much for realism.
It's a fucking sword. You're not a Belmont. You don't use a goddamn whip. You're the son of Dracula. Therefore, he cannot use a damn whip. He can only use swords and maces. Therefore, it's a goddamn sword. Instead of thinking about one of the Belmonts and Rondo of Blood, how about you think of Dracula's son in Symphony of the Night, you stupid damn... Ugh. Oh, God.
The Castlevania series often sports slightly stiff control, and this game is no exception. However, we should say that the control only feels stiff in that instance.
Navigator, if you want stiff controls so bad, how about you play the one for the Nintendo 64?
Otherwise, Castlevania Symphony of the Night is a pretty decent game. You won't not like it, but it won't make you sing out loud either.
Wait. That segment has me confused. Are they saying they do like it, or they don't like it? I mean, seriously, first they say it's disappointing, then they say it's a pretty decent game. What is up with that? And why did they compare this game to Crash Bandicoot 2? And why didn't they explain the RGB elements in this game? Why didn't they explain the powers? Why didn't they explain why you playing as Dracula's son instead of Dracula? Why did he say there was no cutscene or no full motion videos? Why was this review shit? God damn, there's so many questions that are so unanswered. Oh, God. Okay. Since it's the last review or commentary I'm doing on him, this is my final verdict for the very last time. Just for him. You fucking suck. Okay? Get the fuck out. Seriously. Just get the fuck out. Because you suck. Well, everyone, this is my segment. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm VespertheSnake. Oh, and that reminds me. Since this month I'm celebrating Gamers Month, if you have any requests, for me to do a commentary on a dumbass gamer who is not like Legendary Sacred Sword, who is just a rip-off of Chad Warner, who is kind of successful at the moment, just put it in the request box that I have in my channel, or you can just send me, PM me about it, or you can just put it in the comments right down there below. I'm VespertheSnake. I'll see you later. Bye. And no, I'm not going to edit this out.